This is a $9 lens made by Albinar. You've never heard of it, either have I. Let's see if it's any good. Let's go. Hi everyone, Carmine from New York here. We are at the Alice Austin house in New York City. She is a photographer going back 100 years. I have a link below explaining who she is and how wonderful her photography was. Okay, we have today the 80-200 Super Albinar. Be looking down at my notes. It's a multi-coated zoom lens from 80 to 200, constant f3.5. Now, I've never seen a lens like this. First of all, it was $9. It's an M42 mount. But, guys, it has 5 rings on it. Okay. Hold on, my notes blew away. So, I did a little research on Albinar. Turns out that it was made in Japan by a lens company that basically would make lenses for anybody. If you wanted to put your name on a lens, they would do it. So the owner of the Camera Bond store chain in New York City, his name was Fred Albu, and there's a rumor that Albinar the name came from his last name, Albu. Who knows? Okay, back to the lens. So it has 5 rings on it. It has the aperture ring, the zoom ring, the focus ring, a macro ring here at the bottom. It's a macro ring that you can change the aspect ratio from 1 to 10 to 1 to 4. It's crazy. So we're going to be looking at photographs that this took throughout this entire video. Built-in lens hood right here, all metal, and it's not a push-pull zoom. The zoom is all internal, so you have less breathing, which means less dust will get onto your sensor. Let's just do a little walk around the property, which is just gorgeous. A little bit about the camera that I'm filming with today. It's a 5-year-old DJI Osmo Pocket camera. It has a screen on it that I'm looking at. It's about the size of your thumbnail, and I picked it up for $100, complete package. I did add this wide-angle lens which sticks on it magnetically. Now, this property is just wonderful. It's the Alice Austin house. As you can see in the background, it's gorgeous. It's the original part of the house was built in the 1600s. Alice Austin was a street photographer many years ago, 100 years ago. She would take her bicycle from from Staten Island onto the Staten Island ferry. She would go into Manhattan with her bellows camera, her giant wooden tripod, and take street photographs. She's known as perhaps, the first female street photographer. One of the beautiful things about this park is that it is right across New York Harbor to Manhattan. And as you can see, hopefully, in the background, it's a hazy day, you can see Manhattan. And as I pan the DJI Osmo Pocket towards the right, you can see the bridge that connects Staten Island to Brooklyn, the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. What a view. Imagine having this piece of property. Now, the park here at the Alice Austin House is simply perfect for reflecting on a photographer's life. Isn't it ironic that this beautiful home, which is now a landmark and a city park about a photographer, is a wonderful place as a photographer to come and take photographs and enjoy the day. The grounds here are just beautiful. The views can't be beat with the Verrazano Bridge. New York Harbor. Across the water, and there it is. If you can see it, there's the Manhattan skyline. And to the left is New Jersey. What a wonderful place. Her home is just gorgeous. It's a city park now, and inside is a museum dedicated to her life because she lived here. Her darkroom is right upstairs. And her photographs and cameras are on display. And this is a wonderful place to come as a photographer about a photographer. You could just imagine what life was like here 100 years ago on this porch. Austin's home. The inspiration that she must have gotten looking at the harbor and the ships and Manhattan right across the bay, she would go and do her street photography. So, this has been class number 385 here at the Alice Austin House in New York City, now a city park. Let's look at the photographs this lens can produce.